Developing now on the border, thousands are waiting to cross into the U.S. as Title 42 is just hours away from expiring. Already, 10,000 migrants were processed along the Texas-Mexico border just today. Thousands of Texas National Guard troops are on the border, closely working with Texas DPS to fill critical capability gaps. Today, the Biden administration moved to severely limit asylum seekers, warning there will be harsher punishments if they cross illegally. We have live team coverage tonight. Hannah Tita explains what San Antonio is doing to prepare. But first, Alicia Nieves is live tonight in Brownsville. And Alicia, what are you seeing at this hour?
It's business as usual at the port of entry right now on the border of Matamoros and Brownsville. Today, Secretary of Homeland Security Alejandro Mayorkas sent a stern message to the public. He said when Title 42 is over at 10:59 p.m. our time tomorrow night, it doesn't mean the border is wide open. He said it's quite the opposite. If anyone attempts to cross illegally once this policy is ended, he says they'll face even tougher consequences. Griselda Martinez left Venezuela April 18th with 10 family members, including her daughters, her husband, and grandchildren. They arrived in Matamoros Sunday. She says the situation in Venezuela gets tougher every day with jobs and safety. She says you work and all you can afford is a little food. We met her and her daughter as they sat on the sidewalk facing the drop-off spot at the bus station in Brownsville. Griselda's eyes hopeful that her 9 remaining family members will arrive. The youngest is her 3-year-old great-grandson. She said, in Matamoros, we told officials we were all family, but they separated us. They sent me and my daughter alone. I have faith the rest will come. My heart says they will. I miss my grandson.
Set up a situation for chaos. Right?
Joshua Rubin, the founder of Witness at the Border, is documenting any injustices he witnesses against migrants, promoting a more humanitarian response.
People are basically perched by the river looking and deciding, am I going to stay and wait for my appointment with CBP-1, or am I going to get into that water and go across?
He says some migrants in Matamoros may end up taking the chance to cross early to avoid a potentially worse legal situation after Title 42 ends.
People don't know how to make a rational decision about what they should do. Should they rush to get across under Title 42? Or do they have a better chance under Title 8? Nobody seems to know exactly.
Secretary Mayorkas says tomorrow night, once Title 8 is reestablished, people who try to come into the country illegally could face a 5-year bar on re-entry into the United States, and they could face a criminal punishment as well if they try to cross again. Military officials say in the event of any credible threat, we are prepared. Live in Brownsville tonight, Alicia Nieves, KENS 5.
Thank you, Alicia. In San Antonio, more than $48 million in federal funding has been secured to help care for migrants. Most of that money is going to Catholic Charities, which runs the city's Migrant Resource Center. That's where we find KENS 5 reporter Hannah Tita. And Hannah, the center is already at capacity tonight.
Yeah, that's right, Isis. With just over 700 beds, the center has been full every single day. A spokesperson for the city told us San Antonio is already seeing 4 times as many migrants as normal, and that number is only expected to go up certainly by Friday. But Isis, these aren't just numbers walking through the door, they're people. She says there are no words. She is grateful for the opportunity. Luz Elena Espinosa tells us it took 2 months for her family to travel from Venezuela to San Antonio. The family came with nothing, and it was difficult to rely on the compassion of strangers. But we had to ask for help so our children could eat. Now that they're at the Migrant Resource Center, we have the opportunity to eat, bathe, and sleep. Luz is overcome with emotion. With everything we've experienced, I'm grateful for the opportunity. Those 2 words came up the most when we were speaking with migrants: grateful and opportunity. We are blessed. We thank everyone. Some spend hours, others spend days at the center, receiving help and care. But when they go, many leave something behind. Offerings, thank you cards, and prayers pile up in the church.
Pues bueno, ya estamos aquí, le damos la gloria a Dios.
Now that we are here, we give glory to God. For these two families, San Antonio is just a stop along the way. They hope to start building a better life for their children, to live the American dream.
Soy de Venezuela.
I am Venezuelan.
Que viva los Estados Unidos.
Long live the United States. And Catholic Charities has previously told us that it is looking for other locations to house migrants. However, it has not secured another property yet. In a statement tonight, a spokesperson for the nonprofit said the federal funding will really help them provide basic needs like food and clothing. Catholic Charities is also in the process of hiring more staff. Reporting live in San Antonio, Hannah Tita, KENS 5.
Thank you, Hannah. Following outrage from activists, a key element of a bill that would allow civilians to patrol the border in Texas has been taken out. House Bill 20 would set up a new state border policing unit. However, lawmakers on both sides of the aisle agreed to only allow commissioned peace officers to serve in the new unit. Those opposed to the bill were concerned it would lead to racial profiling and the targeting of U.S. citizens. The state House gave final approval to the measure, and it now heads to the Senate.